Across Eastern Africa, manufacturers are navigating rising input costs, fragmented systems, tighter margins, and faster market shifts. The leaders who move first are treating data not as a byproduct of operations, but as a strategic asset. When finance, production, supply chain, and customer signals live in separate systems, decisions slow down. Modern manufacturing now depends on one thing: turning disconnected data into clear, trusted action in real time. That is where Sybil leads. As Qlik's premier OEM partner in the region, Sybil helps enterprises across Eastern Africa unify data, modernize decision-making, and build the architecture for long-term competitive advantage. This is not a reseller story. Sybil acts as a regional data orchestrator, aligning strategy, engineering, governance, and adoption, so Qlik delivers measurable business outcomes inside complex enterprise environments. From manufacturing to banking and government, the goal is the same: connect the right data, secure it properly, and give leaders a single version of truth they can act on with confidence. At the center is Qlik Sense, powered by Qlik's associative engine. Instead of forcing leaders to follow pre-built query paths, it reveals relationships across sales, production, inventory, quality, and finance that traditional dashboards often miss. That matters in manufacturing, where one delay on the shop floor can be linked to supplier constraints, customer demand shifts, or working capital pressure. Qlik helps teams explore the full context, not just isolated reports. Sybil extends the intelligence with Qlik data integration, engineering-governed pipelines that capture, replicate, and deliver data continuously from ERP, MES, CRM, cloud platforms, and legacy systems into analytics-ready environments. The result is real-time reporting without manual extraction cycles. Executives see fresher data, operations teams respond faster, and the business spends less time reconciling numbers and more time improving performance. Qlik's manufacturing transformation begins with customer intelligence. When Sybil connects order history, service interactions, channel data, and production status in one analytical layer, manufacturers can understand demand patterns with far greater precision. The same platform helps reimagine processes end-to-end. Production visibility improves when plant managers can track throughput, downtime, quality exceptions, and inventory flow as one operational picture instead of separate spreadsheets. Supplier coordination also gets sharper. With connected signals across procurement, logistics, and warehouse operations, teams can spot disruptions earlier and make faster adjustments before delays cascade across the value chain. This is where Sybil adds regional value. It configures Qlik around local operating realities, from infrastructure variability to cross-border supply complexity, so insight is not just visible on a dashboard but usable in day-to-day execution. Once data is unified, the conversation shifts from reporting the past to shaping the future. Qlik's AI capabilities help teams surface patterns, generate insight faster, and ask better questions across functions. For manufacturers, that opens new business opportunities. Commercial teams can align product mix to actual demand signals. Operations can model capacity scenarios, and leadership can spot efficiency gains that were previously hidden between systems. Predictive analytics becomes practical when fresh data is flowing continuously. Demand forecasting, maintenance planning, and margin analysis all improve when Sybil builds Qlik on top of reliable, governed pipelines instead of static extracts. That is how enterprises move from hindsight to foresight, not with isolated AI experiments, but with connected intelligence that can support better decisions at board level and on the factory floor. For enterprise leaders, speed only matters when it is governed. Sybil designs Qlik environments with security, lineage, access control, and compliance in mind, so critical decisions are built on trusted data. That matters just as much in banking and government as it does in manufacturing. Regulated organizations need visibility without compromising control, and Qlik's architecture supports that balance when implemented correctly. Sybil tailors each deployment to East African realities, including legacy estates, hybrid infrastructure, data sovereignty needs, and the practical demands of operating across multiple business units and jurisdictions. The future of manufacturing in Eastern Africa will be shaped by enterprises that can see clearly, decide faster, and adapt sooner. Data is now core infrastructure for growth, resilience, and leadership. With Qlik Sense, Qlik data integration, and Qlik's AI capabilities, Sybil brings the full stack together. From unified pipelines to predictive insight, it turns complexity into coordinated action. If your organization is ready to modernize decision-making, now is the moment to lead. Sybil and Qlik give Eastern African enterprises the platform and partnership to move first and move with confidence. Now is the moment to modernize your data architecture and lead with intelligence built for your reality. Scan this QR code and begin your Sybil journey to an intelligent manufacturing world.